Hi everyone, this is my son. Bonjour, dis bonjour.
Also,
This is William, my son. William is in grade 1 and he comes to meet me at school every day. His bus brings him here. So I thought we'd take advantage of this to model and show a little bit what we've been doing in math and how you can help your child practice at home. So we've been practicing counting. I guess the idea, maybe lots of kids might know how to count up to 100 because in grade 2 we're going to 100. They know it in English, but we are learning, working on the French language, and we're learning to count and skip count by 1, by 2, by 5, and by 10. So William and I will demonstrate how we've been doing this in the classroom. If you can practice this at home with any single day objects, for instance, we went to the forest this weekend and picked up some pine cones. So anything, if you're eating Smarties or M&Ms or anything, we could count them up.
yeah, and you can eat them to see how much there is.
Right? We can use this for subtractions. We had 15. I ate 4. How many left? And we could use them to count by 2. And only once you've done it in French, you can have 1. And then you can count by 5. And only when you've done it, you can eat 5. Something like that. But anyway, so I like to use 100 charts, not necessarily to use it like point the numbers, but just to refer to. Sometimes it gets to be pretty useful when kids want to count by 2 and 5 and all. So what we do is we gather a bunch of stuff and then we display it, and then we model counting by 1 to start off. So William will show that with me. I'm gonna put that video up here. So we have a bunch of stuff over here, and William's gonna show when we count, we put our hand on one thing and we just move it to the side. Because I notice a lot of kids go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they kind of forget whether they've counted that one already or not. So a good trick is to put it, move it, put it, move it. Okay? So, allons-y, William. Est-ce que tu peux compter avec moi? On va prendre les cocottes.
Ok, moi je fais ça.
Ben, peux-tu faire ça avec moi? Bouge les cocottes comme ça.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27,
27,
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35, 36, 37, 38.
38. So let's just show where that brings us. Over here, peux-tu pointer 38? Right, so on va juste continuer à compter jusqu'à 50. We're just going to model how to count to 50 for everyone to know to 50 for now. So 38, continue. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So far we've been working on bags that have up to 50 objects to start off with. And so we have a very good base for numbers up to 50. So maintenant, we're gonna count by 2. So how we're gonna do this, we're gonna show our understanding of what it means to count by 2. We're gonna place the objects in groups of 2. So on va faire les groupes de 2. A group de 2, group de 2, groups of 2, and then we're gonna go and so groupe de 2. Hold on, let's all place them. On va tous les placer en groupe de 2 en premier. Let's all place them in groups of 2 first. There you go. Oui. Okay. Okay, so William is gonna count them for us. And I'm gonna be moving them, okay? So, vas-y.
2.
En français. 2. 4. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. So good news. Yeah, that would be if we kept counting. Let's model. On va continuer à compter. 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. So I've been noticing in class, counting by one, most kids can do pretty good. Counting by twos, it gets to be a little bit more complicated once we passed 14. So we start to hesitate and not being too sure. And then the interesting thing is sometimes when we count by one, we get to one number at the end of a total amount of things. And when we count by two, we get to a different number. So that's interesting and not supposed to happen. So yeah, and then so after we've counted by two, we count them by 5. So on fait les groupes de 5. Peux-tu m'aider avec les groupes de 5, William?
Mais toi, tu vas faire les cocottes.
Okay, so William said my job will be to place the cocottes, the pine cones, in groups of 5. So we're doing that. Peux-tu tenir la feuille droite? Voilà. Okay, I'm almost ready. So I'm organizing all my pine cones in groups of 5. But of course, I have a few left that are not in groups of 5. So now we're going to count by 5. Well, 0, that's nothing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Maintenant, regarde ici, William. En fait, 35, then we have 3 more. 36, 37, 38. So there was one time where we cannot count by 5 anymore, and after that, we count by 1. So let's just show 35, if we had to go all the way to a 50, 35, 40, 45, 50. Fantastic. And then the last one, we take our pine cones or cocotte, and then we now put them by groups of 10. Let's see. So, par groupe de 10.
Est-ce qu'on va faire jusqu'à 100?
Ah oui. So, on va faire par groupe de 10. Groups of 10. Are you ready? Vas-y. 10, 20, 30. But attends un peu, maintenant un peu plus. Now we can't do 10s anymore because we only have this left over. So, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Mais si on devait continuer, if we had to continue by groups of 10, so 30,
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Yay! I will hope that was helpful. Bye! Est-ce que tu dis bye-bye?
Bye!